going to be huge too.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, Eastern.
Yeah, so that's bad news for Biden because
bedtime.
Yeah, well, exactly that whole process of sundowning. I saw it with my mother. They get up in the morning and are fairly cogent and things like that.
They get up at 4 and they're in bed by 7.
Yeah, mid-afternoon, man, they start going off the deep end. Some of them, and Biden here, man, it doesn't look like he's holding his own at all.
Well, when he walks out, he always shuffles like an old person. Instead of walk like a man.
Well, he's and that's been a dramatic downward turn for him in just a short period of time too. Because, like you say, back in last year during the debates and things like that, he didn't look anywhere near that beat up, but he does now. He is looking worse and worse by the week, and he's always been, always been.
Well, if he can just hang in there for the debate, of course, the Democrats will be saying, "Oh, he won handily. Look at what he said here and there, and blah blah blah."
Yeah, they've already written.
There's no chance of him winning against. Trump winning against him on the Democratic side of things.
And I'm anxious. Hey, old Biden, there. Who's your list for the Supreme Court justices? I know that includes probably the Obamas, the Clintons, etc. And oh my God, you don't want to put that out there, but you can bet one of them will be the first one he nominates to the Supreme Court. Probably old Barry Soto or whatever his frickin' name is, Obama, and his wife.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time a president went to serve on the Supreme Court.
No, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with it other than Obama, who's not practiced anything or been a judge in anything.
Yeah, that's why her law license suspended or taken away.
Well, see, here's the thing. And you hear it a lot amongst the politicians. Oh, well, he's no way qualified. He's never done this, and he's never, and the qualifications for these various offices are it's very simple. There's an age qualification and a citizenship qualification. Other than that, you don't have to be a prior lawyer or prior judge to be nominated to the Supreme Court. And we've had one on the Supreme Court that was neither, way back in the day. But as soon as you start talking qualifications to these people on the left, all of a sudden qualifications don't matter. But if you talk about Trump has never been an elected official. You don't know what he's doing. But hey, look at the last 3 years of performance. He's outperformed virtually everyone since probably since Lincoln.
Yeah. Well, it will be high probability it will end up in the court like it did in 2000.
Well, the way they're pushing it, yes. And they need 9 justices for that.
They don't need a tie, that's for sure. Because then the lower courts, which we know to be liberal.
Well, but it's changing. That's changing too. It depends on which circuit court they go.
Yeah.
Even the Ninth Circuit Court that everybody is derided here, for my lifetime, recently has begun to come out with some fairly cogent decisions because of Trump.
Right.
And the judges he's put out there. And that's why that's another reason these people are so beside themselves to get him out, because he has dramatically changed the nature of the courts here in the United States.
Well, we shall see how it all breaks down. But like I said, Justice Stevens was nominated and confirmed in 19 days. Ginsburg, I heard, was nominated and confirmed in 44 days.
Right.
So, and Sotomayor, I think, was 43, and then there was one other one in the 30-day range.
Right, and these are all modern, justices of the Supreme Court, mainly put on by Clinton, and I think one in Bush. But yes, they've all been, the timeline to get them confirmed has all been very short, and it should be short. But because of politics and the morons on the left, we have this parade of people coming forward that lie, and it's just what example of mendacity to sit there and say the things they do about these candidates, and then it just goes on and on and on. And it shouldn't be
the double standard. I can get my hair washed and dyed, but you can't.
Well, you know, fortunately, she's not involved in this particular case.
No, well, Schumer is. We'll impeach him.
Well, Schumer is, and of course, he was caught dining out with no mask on at a restaurant that had its liquor license suspended, but apparently he had some liquor on the table and was eating dinner there. So, yeah, you know, that's it. Same thing.
Oh, yeah. It's always do as I do. Don't do as I do, but do as I say. And it gets a little old after a while.
Yeah,
and our governor, of course, he keeps us locked down strictly for political reasons. Kids should be going back to school.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, the mask thing, you know, we're ignoring. I get tired of hearing it, just like everybody else. The mask thing, plenty of evidence shows the masks are virtually useless, with a few exceptions. You know, hospitals, there's a reason, and it's, you know, et cetera, et cetera. But out here in public, I still get a big kick when I ride down the road and I see some moron driving down the road wearing a mask.
Or jogging.
Oh my God.
Someone last night with a moped with a mask on.
Right. I mean, it's just hilarious. You know, hey, the best place you can be is outside breathing fresh air and in the sunlight, and that will keep you healthier than, you know, that was the other thing I read here, vitamin D. Vitamin D, apparently, all along, vitamin D has been one of those items that you should be taking that will help you deter the COVID and all this kind of stuff. And we find out that Dr. Faustus there has been taking vitamin D, vitamin C, and something else the whole time since the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, he's been talking about, or he's been taking this stuff knowing that apparently the effects of it really deter COVID development, and never breathed a word about any of that in any of his, in any of his freaking talks there to the American.
Well, there's no proof that it prevents it. Right?
No, that's what I'm saying. Apparently, I read this last week. I read it actually. Taking vitamin D specifically helps deter the development of the COVID virus, etc. And it's been out there for a while, but no one, like I say, Dr. Faustus has been taking it all along, but never once got out there and said, hey, you should take your vitamin D because that really helps. And it's a nice, huge percentage, just like that other medication you're taking where your doctor told you, hey, you're taking this and well, yeah, you're taking this and this will really help deter, reduce your chances.
He said it eliminates the protein in your lungs that COVID has to have to attach.
Well, and that's the point, that, some of these things, none of that got widespread publicity by any of these people, by anyone anywhere. And the one or two times, like again with the hydrochloroquine, the one or two times for something that is known to have a positive effect for you, as soon as you mentioned it, as soon as it was mentioned, oh, no, we can't say that because, then people are going to insist they have it and all that.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a fight over the Supreme Court, and you listen to Democrats, they'll give every argument in the world, just as the Republicans would have done. But the Garland, what was the last name?
That was his last name, Garland, wasn't it?
Something Garland.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if he had been put up there and considered, he would not have been confirmed because the Republicans held the Senate. And it would happen the other way if the Democrats did. So there's a little point in putting them up.
Yeah. Well, it's just like Hogan pointed out. Hey, same president, same party. Historically, Supreme Court nominee gets up and gets confirmed, and different party, different Senate, different presidential party, they either, they don't get confirmed. And historically, that's what it is. So we're in a historical point where, hey, same party, same president and Senate, boom, put them in there.
Of course, we got 3 problem childs, maybe 4. You got Collins, Murkowski, and Grassley. He's him and Hall, but I think he'll go along. And of course, Mitt, who is a Democrat and a Republican.
Well, Mitt is backpedaling because he's getting beaten up big time for being a jerk, and it's clear. I think it's clear to him at this point he's not going to get reelected, given his shenanigans.
Well, he's not up this time, but
I know, but when it comes time for him, he's going to have a tough reelection, and the point is, I think he's betting. He's sitting there trying to parse and see which way his electorate is going to go. And, hey, they're going to get mail-in ballots. Can he steal the election? He's looking at all that kind of thing to see which way he should go. And he's typical of the worst in politics right there.
I don't understand Murkowski. She comes from a Republican state. What's the problem?
That again was perfectly explained in Vermont or wherever, where a transvestite, Satan-worshipping pedophile put himself on the Republican ballot for sheriff in some county up there and got elected. Didn't get elected. He went through the primary, and he is now the Republican candidate. But his point in doing it was to show that people are blindly voting party lines and don't know what they're doing. And that's what Mitt Romney counts on. That's what Murkowski counts on. That that's the Republican candidate. So we will blindly vote.
You got the president sitting there for 4 years hacking away at this man. Yeah. And every member of the press just about doing it. You got every Democrat doing it. Yeah. That's a tough beating to survive. But he has. And he's gotten stuff done.
Well, yes, and this is the first election here, I think, for president where it is not a popularity contest. We are actually voting for someone who performs. Mm-hmm. We have the choice to vote for someone who performs, Donald Trump, or we have the opportunity to vote for the typical popularity, don't know what you're voting for, garbage in Biden.
I'll tell you one other thing. I looked at the sample ballots, and our candidates for school board are all listed last on the ballot.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
Are they all?
Yeah.
I thought there was one. Yeah. Okay.
So, look down that ballot, get the right name. Hensley, Phillips, and Levy.
Right.
Those are the three you want for
Robert
the school board. And Robert's running against Hannibal Miller, so
that's a tough race.
Don't vote for the hyphenated lady. Simple as that. And maybe we get some accountability into our school board, which right now we don't have. We could be building on contaminated dirt. All right, coming up on 8 o'clock, your weather is next. Currently looking at 48 degrees here in the Sand Hills, with a high today of 69.
We have fall-like weather in place, although today is the last full day of summer. We are going to see mostly sunny skies and breezy conditions persist for us. Look for those highs in the mid to upper 60s for this afternoon. Tonight is going to be another cool one for us. Temperatures will gradually fall into the mid-40s. Highs for tomorrow will top it in the lower 70s. I'm meteorologist Peter Sherwood in the Weather Center.
Broadcasting from the top of the North Carolina Sand Hills, 97.3FM-104.1FM and 990 AM WEEB, Southern Pines, Pinehurst, Aberdeen. Views this hour from townhall.com. Amish Thomason. It will be a woman. That's what President Trump says about the person he'll nominate to succeed Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Republicans and Democrats already at odds over the timing of the Senate confirmation vote. Democrats and a couple of Republicans wanted to wait until after the election. Republicans insist the vote should go ahead without delay. Vice Presidential Chief of Staff Mark Short says there is enough time for a vote before the election.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg was confirmed 43 days after her nomination. We have 44 days between now and Election Day. So it's certainly within that timetable that it can be achieved. But we'll leave that timetable to Leader McConnell.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell moving ahead with plans for a confirmation vote. Tropical storm Beta bearing
bearing down on the Gulf Coast of Texas and Louisiana. Storms menacing a part of the country already pounded and drenched during a very busy hurricane season. Burning in the mountains northeast of L.A., the Bobcat Fire, now one of the largest wildfires Los Angeles County has ever seen. It's destroyed numerous homes and other buildings, more than 103,000 acres scorched amid windy, hinder dry conditions. A couple of somber COVID-19 milestones. Number of confirmed deaths in the U.S. approaching 200,000, at least 1 million worldwide.
The true number of deaths is hard to know. Experts warn and could be much higher. But crossing these thresholds just 7 months after the first coronavirus fatality was reported in the U.S. serves as a grim reminder of the incredible toll it's taken.
That's correspondent Julie Walker. On Wall Street this morning, stock futures pointing to a lower open later on. The Dow futures down 509 points, while NASDAQ futures are off 133, and S&P futures 49 points lower ahead of this morning's opening bell on Wall Street. More on these stories, townhall.com.
Tell me why Relief Factor is so successful in lowering or eliminating pain. I'm often asked that question. Peter and Steph Talbot, the father and son founders of Relief Factor, tell me they believe our bodies were designed to heal. The doctors who formulated Relief Factor selected the 4 best ingredients, 100% drug-free ingredients that each help your body deal with inflammation. Order the 3-week quick start now. Discount it to only $19.95 to see if it will work for you too. Call 800-500-8384. ReliefFactor.com.
Stock up to support your family's immune health with Ester C, a superior form of vitamin C. Ester C lasts up to 2 times longer than regular vitamin C, and it's the only vitamin C with 24-hour immune support. So don't just settle for regular vitamin C. Look for Ester C on the label when you shop for your family's immune health. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
A leading opposition figure from Belarus is in Brussels for talks with European Union foreign ministers. The EU considering sanctions against those accused of rigging the August presidential election in Belarus and organizing a violent crackdown on protesters.
Svetlana Tikhanovskaya is one of the few prominent opposition leaders from Belarus who's still at liberty. She fled the country shortly after the disputed election. She's compiled a list of those she says to be involved in the illegal detention and abuse of hundreds of detainees since the vote. The European Union has condemned the election as fraudulent and says it doesn't recognize President Alexander Lukashenko's victory. But it's yet to agree on the imposition of sanctions, which are being held up by Cyprus. Ms. Tikhanovskaya's visit has been condemned by Belarus and Russia, who say it's a clear example of meddling in internal affairs.
And that is BBC correspondent Grant Barrett reporting. News and analysis, townhall.com. A ban on the Chinese app TikTok is averted. Ditto for the WeChat app.
A judge approved a request from a group of U.S. WeChat users to delay government restrictions that could make the app nearly impossible to use, citing First Amendment concerns. Also on Saturday, President Trump said he supports a deal for Oracle and Walmart to buy a stake in TikTok to counter concerns that the Chinese company posed a security risk in the U.S.
I have given the deal my blessing. If they get it done, that's great. If they don't, that's okay too. But it's a great deal for America.
A restriction to bar TikTok from app stores in the U.S., similar to what WeChat faced, was pushed back to September 27th. I'm Julie Walker.
A busy day ahead on the presidential campaign trail. President Trump to visit Ohio. He's scheduled a rally in the Toledo area. Democrat Joe Biden will be stopping in Wisconsin. More on these stories at townhall.com.
We're proud to be working with our local businesses for the greatest comeback of all time.
Come together.
With Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1FM, and 990 AM. WEEB.
This is Bob Bondel of Griswold Home Care Finders. Over the past several years, we have grown substantially. Here's one of the reasons why. Dorothy at Pinehurst wrote, quote, after Dad died, I talked to Mom about moving to a retirement home, but she wanted to stay in her own home. After calling the office, the meeting with you, Mom, and myself, we all agreed on the care that fit her needs, and it worked out beautifully, end quote. Call me, Bob Bondel, at 910-420-2360. That's 910-420-2360, or go online to griswoldhomecare.com/fighters.
Max Breakfast Anytime is now serving a Italian food on Saturdays from 4 to 7. Military, 10% discount anytime. Discounted menus for seniors are always available. Patio dining now available. Open Sunday through Thursday, 7 to 4, and Friday and Saturday, 7 to 7. Come in today or call for curbside pickup at 910-692-9806. That's 692-9806. Max breakfast anytime. 1904 Highway 1 in Aberdeen.
Hi, this is Rod in Swarms of Plumbing Night. We know that plumbing emergencies can happen at any time. In fact, they seem to happen at the most inconvenient times. And then inviting an unknown plumber into your home, that can add to the stress of the situation. Plumbing Night wants to alleviate any stress about inviting a technician into your home by guaranteeing that we have not only the very best plumbers, but also the most knowledgeable plumbers. Before any of our employees are hired, all of the employees must undergo drug testing and a thorough background check. If they don't pass, they aren't hired. No exceptions. Once they're hired and part of the team, they receive continuous technical and customer training to ensure that they are the very best of the trade. This training is week after week, month after month, year after year. This training is what got us into community college to teach the plumbing trade. So the next time you have an emergency, call the Plumbing Night. They're known for extraordinary service and integrity.
Call the Plumbing Night at 639-5555, day or night, or on the web at theplumbingnight.com. Are you tired of talking to a robot every time you have to interact with your pharmacy?
Please listen to our menu because it has changed. For your prescription, press 1. I'm sorry. Please listen to our complete menu as it has changed.
And how about those robocalls at an inconvenient hour to let you know your prescription is ready? Well, at Health Innovation Pharmacy, you can say goodbye to all those things. So what do we have besides real people answering the phone? We offer one-on-one consultation with the pharmacist, free delivery to your home or office, annual flu shots, lower prices on most medications, and fast, friendly service. So break up with the robots and come visit the real pharmacist at Health Innovation, 295 Pinehurst Avenue in Southern Pines, or call a real person at 910-246-5155 and break your robot addiction.
Thank you for holding. Your call will be ignored in the order it was received.
When you're looking for affordable priced furniture for your office, turn to family-owned DAKS, your office furniture superstore on 15501 in Carthage. They have a huge inventory of scratch and dent and premium pre-owned office furniture in their 25,000 square feet of showroom. Same-day delivery is available, or bring in your truck and they'll load it for you. Call 910-947-2541 or shop online at daxoffice.com today.
Matchbox Cigars and Pipes is one of Moore County's oldest cigar bars. Matchbox Cigars and Pipes is taking 20 out of 2020 and putting it back in your pocket. Get a 20% box discount with a minimum of 20 cigars, or mix and match 20 regular price cigars and get 20% off. Active military gets a 20% discount on singular regular price cigars no matter how many they buy. Matchbox Cigars and Pipes. More of the best, less of the rest. 608 Sand Hills Boulevard in Aberdeen.
NCN News. I'm Tony Briggs. Good news on the coronavirus testing front in North Carolina. Yesterday, only 4.6% of those tests came back positive. That's the third day in a row it's been below 5% and the lowest since May 11th. While we're in the midst of the pandemic, experts are still urging you to get your flu shot. Local pharmacies gearing up for the demand, saying they have more supply of that vaccine. Linda Stevenson is the manager of CVS Ian Rawley, telling WTVD now is the best time to get it.
The CDC actually recommends that you get your flu shots during the month of September and October, ideally before the end of October. We want to get it before the flu season actually starts.
There's been an arrest in the case of a rice and lace letter sent to the White House. CBS News correspondent Maria Garcia with details.
Officials say a woman has been arrested at the border between New York and Canada, but her name and further details have not yet been released. Investigators say the letter containing the poisoned ricin had originated in Canada and was addressed directly to President Trump, but that letter was intercepted before ever reaching the White House, though, at an off-site mail sorting facility. Maria Garcia, CBS News.
As we were reminded in 2016, the presidency is decided state by state through the Electoral College. NC State political scientist Dr. Andy Taylor says the race will come down to a handful of states.
The same states, swing states, is still the sort of same that we had about 10, 15 years ago, still the principal candidates today. Florida remains tremendously important.
Texas and Louisiana bracing for tropical storm conditions due to the beta, though the system no longer expected to strengthen to a hurricane. CBS News meteorologist David Parkinson.
We do have very large waves in the Gulf of Mexico. That is already causing damages to piers along the coast, and even that is enough to cause coastal damage and erosion as well.
You're listening to NCN News.
Watch UNC TV Thursday night at 7 p.m. for North Carolina Broadcast Legends, when our guest will be the former chairman and COO of the Suburban Radio Group, Bill Rollins. Bill was an industry leader whose vision at both the state and national levels have impacted nearly every broadcast facility in our state. Bill Rollins on the next edition of North Carolina Broadcast Legends, Thursday night at 7 p.m. on UNC TV.
I'm Mark Robinson, candidate for Lieutenant Governor. The internet has helped us accomplish great things. Even now, we can see how internet access has allowed us to stay connected and to continue work and education from home. However, not everyone has access to high-speed internet. As Lieutenant Governor, I will push for rural broadband to make sure everyone in our state has the opportunity to learn and work with high-speed internet. Paid for by Mark Robinson for NC.
A peaceful rally held in downtown Charlotte Sunday to honor Jacob Lay Jr. His father lives in Charlotte, was in the Queen City when he heard his son was shot several times by a Kenosha police officer. His son was shot 7 times in the back. Jacob Lay Sr. told WCNC TV.
Why in 2020 I have to explain to you all that my son is a human being.
Dozens gathered in Durham to honor another life lost to violence. Sunday, about 50 people marched following the death of 15-year-old Michael Harris, shot last month. Community activist Maggie Lewis telling WNCN, enough is enough.
Because how can you sleep when something like this don't happen in your city?
Wingfoot produced a first-time major champion. Graham Agars reports on the U.S. Open.
Bryson DeChambeau was posted a runaway 6-shot victory over Matthew Wolff to claim his first major title at the U.S. Open. The bulked-up 27-year-old fired a final round 67, the only subpar round of the last day, to finish at 6 under and become the only player left under par for the tournament.
As difficult as this golf course was presented, I played it beautifully. Even when I got in the rough, I was still able to manage my game and hit it to the correct sides of the greens.
The 21-year-old Wolff, playing in his first U.S. Open, struggled with the final day pressure, but despite a closing 75, still secured second place at even par. Louis Oosthuizen finished third. It was DeChambeau's 7th career U.S. Tour win. I'm Graham Agars.
North Carolina will use $47.5 million in federal grant money to purchase a rail line needed to advance high-speed passenger train service between Raleigh and Richmond. The money will let the state transportation department buy rail from CSX Corporation from Raleigh north to Warren County near the Virginia line. North Carolina and Virginia have been working on the high-speed plan now for nearly 30 years. Tony Rixley, NCN News.
Beautiful conditions and fall-like temperatures will persist over the next several days. Today we're going to see mostly sunny skies and breezy conditions. At times, highs will top in the mid to upper 60s. Tonight we're going to fall into the mid-40s again, making it a chilly start to the day on Tuesday. By the afternoon, highs will top in the lower 70s, and we are going to stay mostly dry for a majority of this week. I'm meteorologist Peter Sherwood in the Weather Center.
Right now here in the Sand Hills area, it's sunny and 50 degrees, humidity 86%, 2.46, pressure 30.46. Winds north of 7, visibility at 10 statute miles. It's 8:15. Let's take a look at your Sand Hills news. For this Monday morning, a local physician was arrested last week. Daniel Williams, 43, was booked at the Moore County Detention Center in the early morning hours of Wednesday and charged with discharge of a firearm in city limits for resisting a public officer and assault on a government official. The government official was the Southern Pines police officer. The incident occurred at his home in Southern Pines late Tuesday evening. A man behind bars on a $20 million bond for 332 child sex crimes charges. Hope County Sheriff detectives were called to Fairfield Circle in Rayford on August 7th for reported juvenile sexual assault. 156 arrest warrants were obtained for Joshua Bradshaw, After Bradshaw fled the state, he was captured in Etta, Mississippi by the FBI. The suspect was extradited to Rayford and charged Sunday with 12 counts of statutory sexual offense with a child by an adult. 12 counts of taking indecent liberties with a child, 12 counts of crimes against nature, 12 first-degree sexual exploitation, and 144 counts of second-degree sexual assault, and 144 counts of third-degree. That's your WEEB local news this morning from the Sand Hill Sentinel, and you can go online to sandhillsentinel.com for more information. It's 8:17. Sports is next here on Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB.
NTN Sports, I'm Josh Zach. We start on the hardwood from the bubble at the Disney Complex near Orlando, where Anthony Davis made a three-pointer as time expired to give the Lakers a 105-103 victory over the Denver Nuggets in a 2-0 lead in the NBA Western Conference Final.
Still being a moment to hit a shot like that is still great. I've never hit a game winner like that before, so it's a special moment for me.
Tom Brady got his first win with the Buccaneers, and it came at the hands of the Carolina Panthers. He had 217 yards, 1 score, and 1 pick in a 31-17 decision. Brady gave credit to the running game. Leonard Fournette rushed for 103 yards, 2 scores, including the game-clinching 54-yard scamper in the fourth.
We got pretty good backs that are running hard, and Ryan's doing a good job blocking, and it's just our communication's got to continue to improve.
Cam Newton looked sharp in his first road game with the Patriots. He had 397 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, but he was stopped at the 1-yard line on the final play, and the Seahawks beat New England 35-30. The Cowboys overcame 4 fumbles, 20-point deficit in the first quarter, and Greg Zerlin kicked a 46-yard field goal as time expired. Dallas rallied to beat the Falcons 40-39. The Chiefs 23-20 winners over the Chargers. The San Francisco 49ers picked up their first win of the season, 31-13 over the Jets, but it came at a price. Jimmy Garoppolo, Nick Bosa, and Solomon Thomas all left the game to injury. The Ravens picked up their 14th consecutive regular season win, 33-16 over the Texans. Ben Roethlisberger threw for 300 yards again as the Steelers beat the Broncos 26-21. Jared Goff had 3 touchdown passes in the Rams 37-19 win at Philadelphia, and the Cardinals doubled up on Washington 30-15. Bills QB Josh Allen had a career day with 417 yards and 4 touchdowns. Buffalo's 31-28 win at Miami. Mitch Trubisky had 2 scores, and the Bears hung on to beat the Giants 17-13. Packers rallied from an early 11-point deficit and beat the Lions 42-21. This is NCS Sports.
As a judge on the Court of Appeals, Chris Dillon applies the law fairly. He faithfully upholds the law with a reasoned approach that shows an appreciation for your property rights and individual liberty. Judge Dillon leads his fellow appellate judges to unbiased, equitable, and nonpartisan decisions. This November, vote Judge Chris Dillon for the North Carolina Court of Appeals. Paid for by the North Carolina Property Rights Fund.
2020, another big year for North Carolina politics. Republicans and Democrats battling for the state's electoral votes, competing for the governor's mansion, control of the General Assembly, the top job in the state Supreme Court. Carolina Journal covers all the action. Available each month as a free newspaper, every day online at carolinajournal.com. Carolina Journal, your best source for government news that affects you. Visit carolinajournal.com today.
Grayson DeChambeau won the U.S. Open at Wingfoot for his first major title. He shot a 67 Sunday to finish at 6 under.
The bumped up 27-year-old fired a final round 67, the only subpar round of the last day, to finish at 6 under and become the only player left under par for the tournament. The 21-year-old Wolf, playing in his first U.S. Open, struggled with the final day pressure, but despite a closing 75, still secured second place at even par. Louis Oosthuizen finished third. I'm Graham Maygarth.
The Tar Heels will have 2 bye weeks in a row. That because they tried all weekend but could not secure an opponent to play in this weekend's bye week. Their game this past Saturday was canceled after UNCW had to bow out because of coronavirus issues with the offensive line. Josh Zach, NTN Sports.
As our economy gradually reopens, remember to support local.
Know you're doing the right thing and stay proud.
Be a part of the greatest comeback of all time with Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM. WEEB, Cooper Ford and Carthage. Family owned and family friendly. Your hometown dealer that understands what it's like down on Main Street, at church on Sundays, or in the backyard on a hot summer night. Cooper Ford knows that things are uncertain for a lot of folks, but that doesn't mean that you have to do without the affordability and dependability of a new vehicle from Cooper Ford. Right now, get 0% APR financing on most new Ford cars, trucks, or SUVs, with huge hometown discounts for qualified buyers. Shop Cooper Ford's huge inventory, and if they don't have what you want, they can get it the next day in most cases. Truth is, it may be a while before things get back to normal, but Cooper Ford is in it for the long haul, every step of the way. And that includes certified service after the sale, with no games, no gimmicks, just upfront pricing and a commitment to doing what's right. Just off 15501 in Carthage, or on the web at cooperford.net. Thank you for your continued support from everyone at Cooper Ford in Carthage, always working hard to be your hometown dealer.
Attention builders, plumbers, contractors, and homeowners. Hughes Plumbing Supply of Pipers has all your plumbing needs from the start to finish of your projects. They stock only the respected top quality products like Kohler, Moen, Delta, and many more. Their professional team has over 70 years experience in the industry, so you're in capable hands. Visit them on the web at HughesSupplyPinehurst.com or call for an appointment to see their showroom at 910-295-5541. That's 910-295-5541.
Rick's Wood Fire Pizza in the Cole Shopping Center is now reopened. In addition to the great wood fire pizzas, Rick's has wood-fired wings, all cooked in our brick oven, and everything is made fresh daily. Your choice of craft beers on tap and a variety of wines. The wait staff is wearing face masks, and seating is more than 6 feet apart. Dine in or sit outside on the patio. Jump into the fire at Rick's Wood Fire Pizzas, Cole Shopping Center, Southern Pines. Open every day at 11 a.m. It's better than ever.
Men over 45, do you have frequent urination and urgent need to go, weak flow, a feeling the bladder is not completely empty? Do you suffer with an enlarged prostate or BPH? Want to avoid the side effects of BPH medication and invasive surgeries? How? The UroLift system, a minimally invasive approach to treating enlarged prostate with no cutting, heating, or removal of prostate tissue. Imagine an outpatient procedure with minimal downtime, rapid symptom relief, all while preserving sexual function. Find out if the UroLift system is right for you. Call and set an appointment today with one of our urologists at Pinehurst Surgical. Call 910-947-5823. 910-947-5823. Call and find out if the UroLift system is right for you. Common side effects typically resolve within 2 to 4 weeks and may include some pain or discomfort in the pelvis or when urinating and an increased urge to go. Call 910-947-5823.
In a time where supporting our local community is crucial, Sandhills Office Supply is committed to doing all we can to assist. As an essential business, we remain open, providing businesses with what they need to keep functioning. Therefore, we are offering free, no-contact delivery to those who are working remotely from home. Whether it's paper clips or office chairs, Sandhills Office Supply is ready to assist. See our full catalog online at sandhillsofficesupply.com, then call 910-692-6631. That's 910-692-6631.
If you're like me, you have to be diligent about watching your weight every single day. Despite how well you watch your weight, the one barrier that's always standing in your way is the belly fat you just can't seem to get rid of. Despite your best efforts, it's always there. Well, now there is a way to get your body to release the fat stored in those belly or thigh fat cells. It's the Ultra Slim Fat Melting Method, a non-invasive, non-surgical body sculpting treatment. This is a light therapy treatment, and the best part is you're guaranteed to lose 2 inches in your waist, hip, or thighs in a 32-minute treatment. I know it works because I've done it. Glad you got to lose the size of the 2 stubborn inches. Dr. Sharon Wright with Light Power Tactics and 7 Lights can give you all of the details. Why not set up an appointment by calling her at 673-2225. That's 673-2225 and tell her Steve sent you. And finally say goodbye to your stubborn belly fat.
In Moore County, you know how much it means to have neighbors you can count on, like the one who mowed your lawn and trimmed, and raked your pine straw the week you were sick. Well, here's another good neighbor you can count on. I'm Ward Rowland, State Farm Agent in downtown Southern Pines. My team and I are here to help life go right when you combine your home and auto insurance. It can save you money and time. So combine home and auto and start the savings rolling. Call me today, 910-725-0915.
Lavish Furniture on Highway 1 in Southern Pines is not your cookie-cutter furniture store. Locally owned and a laid-back culture and no high pressure. The quality products and competitive pricing at Lavish Furniture will amaze you. If you're on a small budget or the sky's the limit, American-made furniture manufacturers include Craftmaster, Jackson, King Hickory, and more. Come see the luxury showroom at Lavish Furniture on Highway 1 next to Buffalo Wild Wings. Visit Lavish Furniture on Facebook or call 910-725-2513. When you need a plumber to do it all, John Cole's Plumbing is the place to call. 639-4933, 639-4933. You know Big John Cole's the local guy. When you need a pro, he's the one to try. 639-4933, 639-4933. Repair it, replace it, he does it all. John Cole's Plumbing is the one to call. 639-4933.
The greatest comeback of all time is underway. Remember to shop local businesses. A reminder from Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1FM, and 990 AM. WEEB.
The Zumwalt Zone is brought to you by Quality Built Homes, the Sand Hills #1 home builder, developer, and remodeler. With over 1,500 homes built in Moore County, we earn our name every day. Quality Built Homes, 910-944-7453.
Hello, I'm John Zumwalt, and you're in the Zumwalt Zone. I'd like to talk about something that preachers already know. Well, at least they should, because they do it too. That's the use of the phrase, let me pray about it. When you ask someone to do something and they say, let me pray about it, they're really saying, no. I'll give you an example. If the preacher says to you, you know, 92-year-old Mrs. Jones is a widow. She really needs the yard cleaned up a bit. We're getting a group of men together this Saturday to do it. Can you help? And if you tell the preacher, Pastor, let me pray about it, that's a no. Do you think the Lord is going to say to you, no, don't help that woman, I never liked her? There are some things that, and I'm going to get in trouble for this, but don't require prayer before acting. Either do it or don't do it. But don't blame God. No one ever said to you that you have to help in the nursery 3 times a year, but either do it or don't do it. Just say no. Don't say, I prayed about it, and the Lord told me it would be a lot better if Mrs. Smith did it. So when you ask Mrs. Smith, tell her she doesn't even need to pray about it because I already did. Please don't try to twist my words to mean don't ever pray. That's not my point. I know this. It doesn't require prayer for me to know that I want you to have a good day today. And that includes everyone in the Zumwalt Zone.
We have fall-like weather in place, although today is the last full day of summer. We are going to see mostly sunny skies and breezy conditions persist for us. Look for those highs in the mid to upper 60s for this afternoon. Tonight is going to be another cool one for us. Temperatures will gradually fall into the mid-40s. Highs for tomorrow will top in the lower 70s. I'm meteorologist Peter Sherwood in Weather Center.
And now, the Sand Hills #1 morning show. Mornings with the LeaderMan. Here on Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. And heard and seen around the world at Talk 97.3FM. The best part of waking up is waking up with us. Wake up! Let's wake up. Wake up. Let's go. It's time. I don't really want to. Honestly. Nothing like starting the day off with a little procrastination. It's too early. It is way too early for this guy. Wait, there's more. More? Yes, more. Time to do the morning show. This show is broken. Has not even
Good morning, Talk 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM, WEEB. Welcome back to the most listened to program in all of the Sand Hills. It's time once again for Mornings with the LeaderMan. I am Chief Leader Adams, along with Colonel, retired Marine Colonel Drummond. Good morning, Colonel.
Hey, good morning, Moore County. I hope you enjoyed your fritter there for the first half. And, you two, unfortunate Aberdeen is the failing pilot and coupon and whatever else delivery system refers to you. I didn't see any of those miscellaneous bags of trash floating around down on the road this morning, so that's good. People are picking it up or actually just not even getting it. And, hey, it's a beautiful day, so go take your walk. You Democrats, you probably need your communist quilted coat to take a walk this morning because, it's a little cool out there this morning. But, you hardy people get out there and enjoy the day, Hey, breathing that fresh air is good for you.
Don't forget, of course, we are being heard and seen around the world on our live video stream. That's available now at talk973.com or talk1041.com. Top middle of the page is where the link's located on your mobile device. Fire up YouTube to put Mornings with the LeaderMan into the search. If you're on your mobile device just needing an audio stream, that's easy too. Fire up a streaming app such as TuneIn, iTunes, or Streama, and put WEEB in the search. And if you're on our website at talk973.com or talk1041.com, there's an icon in the upper right corner of every one of our web pages. It says on the air, listen live. Click that once you're listening back quick. Weather for us today here in the Sand Hills is still going to be great today and tomorrow for a warming trend that's in on us. Sunday today, 69 for a high, pretty much what yesterday was. Tonight clear, low 46, good sleeping weather again. Tomorrow, sunshine, 72 is going to be the high. Tomorrow night, still good sleeping weather, clear and 49. Wednesday, warming trend hits us, partly cloudy, high of 78. 54 Wednesday night. Thursday, partly cloudy, 78 again. And then Friday, remnants of Beta, I believe is the name of the hurricane that's down in the Gulf. The remnants of that will be coming through, but with a very small chance, as they got it right now, of getting us wet. And it'll start Friday, Thursday night into Friday, partly cloudy Friday. Scattered showers at 78. Like I said, it falls apart. We're just getting remnants. Same for Saturday and Sunday, with highs of 81 Saturday and Sunday. Right now around the Sand Hills, winds are from the north to 7. And by the way, you can think all these hurricanes that are out there in the Atlantic. You got, let's see if I can remember. You got Teddy out there, you got Wilfred, and Paulette still out in the Atlantic. That are turning around, giving us a northeast flow. Yeah. A bear that cools down and dries down.
And that's all Biden's fault because his head is so empty, it's causing the air swirl. So,
Well, have you heard all weather things from Trump's fault? Just like every single COVID death is Trump's fault.
Well, that's why I'm blaming Biden.
We're giving him credit. Anyway, let's see here. Where was I? Giving stats, wasn't it? Right now, winds from the north to 7, visibility 10 statute miles, pressure 30-46 dew point at a very comfortable 46. Humidity 86%. It's sunny and 50 right now here at 97.3 FM, 104.1 FM, and 990 AM WEEB. All right, it is 8:35 past the hour on this Monday morning with the LeaderMan and the Colonel, and it's time.
Now it's time for yes or BS.
All right, time for another rousing round of yes or BS, where we'll give the Colonel a statement, and the Colonel will tell us whether why yes, Steve, that's true, or no, that is total BS. All righty, let me get back up here so I can play radio. Come on, Windows. All right, today's topic is the first Batman comic came out on this day in 1939. So the topic is Batman trivia.
Oh, no. Okay.
All right, let me get my little buzzer out here. This is so good on the other contest. I don't get to use it very often. Gotta blow the dust off of it.
Batman's early Batman's a little older than me, so. Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Come on, Windows. I'm tired of begging you to play radio. God, why does it do that every time?
I don't know. Windows is difficult to work with sometimes. So.
Especially just 10. What a piece of junk. All right, also was 987654321. All right, Adam West was the first actor to play Batman.
No, there was Batman serial back in the 40s or something.
Yeah, that's BS. An actor named Lewis Wilson played him in a series of 15 black and white shorts in 1943. Adam was actually the third actor to play him. The first Batman comic came out before the first Superman comic.
Oh. No, Superman was first.
That's right.
Yeah.
Superman came out in 38, and people loved him. So DC Comics came up with Batman a year later.
Yes, a real hero.
Not getting much use out of this buzzer yet, Colonel. Bill Murray almost played Batman.
Oh. No, he was going to play one of the opposition. Bill Murray was going to play Batman.
And a few years before Tim Burton did his first one with Michael Keaton, director Ivan Reitman was supposed to do a Batman movie. Bill Murray was going to play him, and Eddie Murphy was in talks about playing Robin.
Well, I'll tell you what. Whatever happened there, that was a good decision, because Bill Murray is Batman.
No.
I thought he was going to play like the Joker or the Riddler or something. Yeah. I can't remember now. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Bruce Wayne was named after a character that appeared in the movie Braveheart.
Oh, I have no idea. False. I don't know. Yeah,
Yes, he was. Robert Bruce was the king of Scotland in the early 14th century. That's where they got the name Bruce. The name Wayne came up for a Revolutionary War officer named Anthony Wayne.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
That's a little neat on the trivia there.
Yeah, never heard any of that. So, yeah.
And lastly, Black Batman used to carry a gun.
Oh man, I can't remember. In '43, I saw all those black and white ones, and I can't remember if he had a gun. I think he did.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And he used to kill people instead of just beating them up.
Yes.
DC Comics eventually decided it was a bad look.
Right.
All righty. Okay, we haven't done rim shots in quite a while. So why don't we pick those upon us?
Yeah.
And see how we do. I'll leave that there. Okie dokie. Rim shots. The virtual Emmy Awards were shown last night on ABC. Jimmy Kimmel started the show with a crowd from another award show. It became evident that they weren't real when they laughed at his jokes.
Okay, I didn't watch.
The show featured doctors, nurses, and delivery drivers announcing winners, so it was essential workers honoring extremely non-essential workers.
Non-essential.
That's about right. Here, let me, you know what the sound is? It's the sound of a actor patting himself on the back. Wonderful job, wonderful job. I did. Look at my Emmy. Last night's Emmy Awards were virtual, as in virtually nobody cared, and even fewer watched.
Yeah, what were the stats there? How many people were tuned in, did it say?
It doesn't say. I don't think it's out yet. Maybe. Kanye West wants to help Taylor Swift get her master's recordings back, and now we know he's off his meds. Steve Harvey said Ellen DeGeneres is one of the kindest people in showbiz, but only after he made sure her $20,000 check cleared.
There you go. Yep, there you go. And see, didn't I say that eventually nothing would happen with her, and she's keeping.
Oh yeah, she's liberal.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't count for her. So if conservative was like that, they'd be drummed out of the business forever.
Well, they've already been drummed out of the business. Yes, essentially.
The Batman has resumed production. Robert Pattinson isn't completely recovered from COVID-19, but him at 50% better is him at 50% is better than Ben Affleck at 100% better.
Yeah, I never was he in 2 movies as Batman? Ben Affleck. I think he did 2 movies. Other than a commercial or a trailer or something, I have not seen either of those movies. And just watching the trailer is enough to make you ill.
Y'all got panned. I didn't think it was that bad.
Did it?
I mean, it wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't bad.
I didn't watch it.
It was worth a watch. Not what I can say about all these modern Marvels movies, which just go off the charts in different directions at one time. You can't even follow it.
Oh, yeah, the Marvel Universe, the Marvel-verse, or whatever they call it. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
The author of Forrest Gump died at 77. His final words: "Life is like a box of ashes." Despite the pandemic, Halloween candy sales are actually up this year, but let's be honest, people, we're not buying it for the kids, are we? A new study says you're happier with your friends and with your spouse, but you're happiest with your mistress.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. All right, Los Angeles was hit by a 4.5 earthquake Friday night. Or you can get your number 1 to play mistress.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. The role playing.
Yeah. Los Angeles was hit by a 4.5 earthquake Friday night. Fortunately, the only thing that collapsed in the city remains the Clippers.
Yeah.
And that's your rim shots for today.
Yeah, I was talking to a friend of mine that lives in California off and on, and she was saying the 4.5 thing is like no big deal out there. So
yeah, for you're not sure you had one.
Yeah, well, that's all. I guess they get these 4 range earthquakes often enough that it's just past day.
A school teacher in Florida named Edith Pride spoke at a school board meeting last week, and she asked parents to stop being idiots during their kids' online classes. She said she and other teachers have seen nudity, drugs, and all sorts of nonsense going on in the background. Here's how she put it at the council meeting.
Parents, please make sure that you have on proper clothing when you're walking in front of behind the child's computer. Because we've seen them in their drawers, the bra, and everything else. Remember, all children are on the computers and can hear your conversations. So please try to use proper language. No cussing, because if I say there's no profanity, they may not know what profanity is. So no cussing, they know what that is. And number 4, when you're helping your children at the computer, please do not appear with big joints in your hands and cigarettes. Parents, please understand that your child is in class, and the parents should not stay in the picture and make silly face behind the child.
Now, who is that giving that announcement there? That's
a teacher
in Florida. In Florida. And she's having
people in the background smoking blunts and joints
and walking around semi-naked, if not naked, and cussing and
great role models.
Yeah. Okay. Well, see, you know what's going to happen here? We're eventually going to end up with some kind of thing where, those kids will be taken out of that house because of child abuse or something like that. And in the case of the drugs and stuff, I'm not sure that wouldn't be the proper thing to do. But, there's all kinds of stuff going on with this at-home teaching, good and bad. And a lot of the good is you've got a lot of good parents out there that are finally waking up and seeing what's being taught to their kids and are having problems with it. And it's a good thing because, even here at the local level, I've heard parents saying I'm just astounded at the level of baloney that's going on here in the of schools with this curriculum. And then you have this other problem where, yeah, you know, hey, there's mom or dad walking by and smoking dope. Yeah, real nice parents.
A woman in Oklahoma got pulled over for not wearing a seatbelt, and it turned out she didn't have a license. And she tried to get out of it by telling the cops she had to poop. And that it was her birthday. She ended up trying to drive off, but they chased her down, and while they were arresting her, she asked if she could go to the bathroom in the back of his squad car.
Your license suspended? Why? I don't know. And now I'm waiting to see if you have warrants through Woods County and... Where do you think I was going? Why did you let me go? Because your license is suspended. You have warrants through Woods County, they're coming to get you. No, you're not. Man. Get out of the vehicle now!
Just another day of work.
It's stupid criminal news, man. You got caught. Tough. I got one. The guy actually hands me his I've been suspended letter, you know, as proof of ID. And a driver's license. I mean, the letter, I said, you know, sir, do you know what this says?
Yeah. I'm not the one handed this to me.
You know, I could take you to jail.
This is a get into jail letter.
Yeah, this is your entree to the legal system here. So you take a magistrate, and you know, magistrates, you know, are often like, come on, man, you know, why are you bringing this guy in? I hand the magistrate the letter. It's like, oh, okay, you know, he just starts typing away.
I hear you late night getting boys from Friday night to see if they can get the colonel to laugh.
A dentist in Alaska was just sentenced to prison for fraud and malpractice, but there was one crime he committed that stands out. A dentist who went viral for riding a hoverboard while pulling a patient's tooth has been sentenced to 12 years in prison. The dentist is furious because the heart surgeon on the Segway only got 10 years.
The air quality out there, not good. I can tell you know who doesn't like it? The animals. But in the Midwest, birds are falling out of the sky. Last night, I heard the coyotes outside my window. They were coughing at the moon. Yes, and the government had put out a clean air warning for sensitive groups. So, millennials, please stay inside.
Yeah, I read an article about the bird issue, and yeah, that's disturbing because these they're finding condors apparently are very susceptible to all the smoke out there, and they've had a lot of them are dead, and a lot of migratory birds, I guess they're finding thousands and thousands of them out there. I guess I've seen a couple of pictures. I don't see thousands laying there, but there's large piles of birds, and it's, you know, saddening. You know, and you know, thank you, communists, for doing this, for lighting these fires, etc. Because they're the ones that have caused this. Migratory birds have to fly right through the middle of all that stuff.
Well, today is the last day of summer.
Yes.
Goodbye, good riddance. Here's a little special message as we say goodbye this season.
This portion of summer brought to you by that summer book you said you were going to read. You said to yourself that this summer you're going to read more. Maybe lie in a hammock under the shade tree in the backyard with a big glass of iced tea and just read. Yep, you're going to turn off the TV because there's nothing on but reruns. And you're going to read that book that you bought. You actually bought that book. And you don't even know where it is. It might be on your nightstand or on the kitchen counter next to your coffee maker. Unopened, you might have read the back. Good job. Maybe next year. Summer books, because you wanted to read a book a week, but seriously, it's reading.
Yeah, you want to read the books that are reruns, you watch the reruns.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. Often the books are much better than whatever they produce for TV and etc.
A YouTuber did a video of herself pretending to be one of those Trader Joe's checkout workers who loves and approves of every item that you're buying. Here you
cheese. Oh my God. Have you got this? This is my favorite snack. Oh, the best spices. Have you tried it? Have you had this before? These are unreal. I eat them. Every cat I eat them.
Yeah, not. No, some people like that or want to converse. I generally just want to get out of the store before somebody runs over my foot with a cart or something.
A woman in Oklahoma was facing charges for driving while she was high on pot. And then the cops were shouting instructions for her to back away from her car, and she started dancing. Now, to be fair, the cops' instruction did kind of sound like an intensely weird version of the hokey pokey here.
Set your left, stop, put your hands up, face away from me. Set your left, one more time, step back, keep your hands up, step back, keep coming to us, coming to stop. Stop!
Yeah, that's a felony arrest right there. And I'll tell you what, if ask a police officer that's ever done it, man, it's not fun. It's not fun.
How many instructions? Just come get me.
Well, in that case, be somebody, I guess, driving under the influence or whatever. But I've done it a couple of times when you're, 2 o'clock in the morning, about 3 miles off the nearest paved road in the middle of the field with somebody who's just shot a deer, and he's got a rifle, and he's got firearms in the car, and you're like, put your hands out the window, open the door from the outside, step out, blah, blah, you talk about heart rate and respiratory problems, you get them quick.
We'll check out this Spirit Airline flight attendant arguing with the passenger who refuses to accept that his neck, what do they call it, gator?
Gator, you talking about the growth?
No, the mask that goes around your neck.
Oh, the gator is one of them that you can wear.
All right, we had a neck gator, and the flight attendant is saying it's not suitable face covering. Much ado about nothing here.
Wearing a mask. Yeah. What do you have underneath it? What? What do you have underneath this? I'm wearing a mask. Legal by who? Legal by who? Legal by who? What's wrong with my mask? I'm not legal according to the CDC. Really? Really? Show me those rules. Show me those rules. That's fine. Show me those rules. I don't have to show you the rules. Well, I don't have to wear the mask you gave me. I'm wearing the mask that I have. I've been on 20 flights, okay? Well, I've literally been on 20 flights with the same exact mask. I don't... Alright, well, I'm done talking. Well, so am I. Okay, I'll have the authorities waiting for you when we land. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, he's actually got his face covered, which is what they want you to do.
Right.
But that's not good enough. You got to wear a mask that this guy's handing you, which is probably no better than what he's got pulled up over his face.
Yeah.
I mean, because
the difference is you probably breathe through one of them.
Well, exactly. I mean, the gator is not going to be as restrictive, but the point is, whatever mask he's handing you is not going to be a suitable mask to stop COVID spreading. It's an N95 mask or whatever. I'm sure they're not handing those out because people want, they want an arm and a leg to buy one of those things.
Well,
ridiculous.
Waiters and waitresses, beware, your job may be disappearing soon to a robot. Mm-hmm. Here's a real robot waitress in a restaurant in Denmark delivering a sushi order and then asking permission to get back to work.
Here's your order. Please pick it up. Enjoy your meal. And there's nothing else. Touch my hand while I can get back to work.
Yeah. Good luck waving one of them down for a refill on your coffee or something. Beer, hey. Yeah.
The Ig Nobel Prize winners have been handed out. These awards are given to the most ridiculous advances in science. Now you see, these college professors love to put in for grants to do experiments. One of the experiments this year is a study on whether knives made out of be effective weapons.
What?
Yeah, but it's true. And they got your hard-earned tax money to do this experiment. Another one is one on how helium affects an alligator's voice. I kid you not. More wonderful tax money going down a rabbit hole, so some college professor can get rich. And they learn, they just put in about anything. One of the authors of the alligator study inhaled some helium, then explained how the study worked.
I was checked with a Chinese alligator. We recorded her inhaling normal air and helium oxygen mixture. And here we go. Here's one calling air and one calling helium. They sound different, and this is evidence that also non-alien reptiles have resonances in their vocalizations.
Yeah, I tell you what, let me club you in the side of the head and see if you sound any different than them. Yeah. What a... you got to... Oh, man! I just... what we have to do to get the government up there to look at this stuff and figure out that we're being just ripped off. I mean, come on.
This is the crap they put in the bill, the spending bills, earmarked for these ridiculous experiments. And why these experiments get approved for federal money, I don't know. From the 2020 campaign trail, here's Joe Biden saying, who the hell, well, we'll let Joe say it.
Who the hell makes you think I have an Ivy League degree to be president? I really mean it.
And so it goes for this Monday. Have yourself a great safe day. We'll see you back bright and early tomorrow, 7 to 9, for a titillating Tuesday. Until then, be sure to support all the mom and pop business this year on WEEB because, hey, they're the backbone of our economy. We ask you to support them when you're spending dollars because that creates an atmosphere where we can be our own comeback machine here economically because the money will stay here, roll over, and create more jobs. And don't forget also that many millions of Americans have fought and they have died to give and protect the freedoms that you get to enjoy today. Live today worthy of their and their family's sacrifice. I am Steve Leader Adams and the LeaderMan, and Nick and Gold